What are you filming?
Just the New Scotland Yard building.
Okay. This is not New Scotland Yard, this is Ministry of Defence.
All right.
So what you're filming is all of the security arrangements for the Ministry of Defence.
Okay.
So I'd ask you not to do that.
Why?
I've just explained why.
Well, you haven't explained anything. You just said it's a gate.
Why, when I speak to people about filming it, you get defensive? But every time I speak to someone like you go defensive.
I'm sorry,
straight
I'm
away.
not trying to wind you up. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you are. All you need to do is move further that way, then you'll get the building you want, and not the building we don't want, really. Because
So what? Can I not film that?
you can film it, but we'd rather you didn't.
This can all be seen on Google Earth, mate. So this isn't valuable.
Okay, but you were adding to it. You're adding. I don't understand why you can't see that. I really don't. You're just being irresponsible.
I'm not being irresponsible.
You are. I don't get it.
No, mate. This is a right to do this. This is a freedom to do this.
Yes,
So
there's a right to do a lot of things. What you're not doing now, are you? Right. So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna film it.
Why?
I want to.
Okay, these guys are probably going to have a word with you.
The officer claims Coley is filming security arrangements and tells him to stop, only to immediately reverse course and admit that filming is allowed. He just would rather Coley didn't do it. That contradiction matters. If something is truly sensitive, officers don't rely on personal preference or polite requests. They rely on clear legal authority. Coley's reference to Google Earth completely undercuts the argument. Google Earth isn't just a snapshot. It's a detailed historical archive showing layouts, access points, sight lines, and changes over time, far more revealing than anything someone could capture from a pavement with a handheld camera. The officer's follow-up claim that you're adding to it is completely outdated thinking. It assumes modern recording somehow creates new risks, as if we're still living in a pre-internet world where cameras suddenly expose hidden secrets. That logic simply doesn't hold up anymore.
What are you doing filming?
Just filming anything I can see.
What's the purpose of that, if you don't mind me asking?
Just for matters of public interest.
Oh, what public interest?
The public are interested.
In what?
You lot, I've got some mad gear on, man. You're making me feel a bit nervous.
Don't be nervous.
You got a gun, yes.
Yeah, don't be nervous. We're from the Met Special Farms Command.
Okay.
What's your interest in this building? Obviously, you're filming quite an iconic public site.
Yeah. Now, obviously, like I said, the public are interested. People want to know how their tax money is being spent, interactions with police.
So how does filming this wall gonna...
You'll be surprised, man. A lot of people watch it. A lot of people are interested. So
Have you any idea on you by any chance?
I don't have any idea, no.
Are you known to police?
No, I'm not known, man.
You've never been arrested?
Never. No, I've been arrested. I've never been charged.
Okay. We'll do a quick check on you to make sure everything's all legit.
I'm not going to give any details.
Why is that?
I don't need to. I haven't committed a crime.
Well, you're right.
You're saying as if like it's like my obligation to give my details.
No, I'm not saying that at all. You haven't
You
committed a crime.
identify yourself.
Obviously, what you're doing is quite suspicious, isn't it?
But I've explained it, to be fair.
PC Campbell listens as Coley explains that he's conducting an audit and doesn't challenge it at all. There's no expression of concern, no suggestion that anything is amiss, nothing remotely suspicious. That only changes once Coley declines to provide his personal details. Suddenly, the very same explanation is rebranded as suspicious. Yet nothing about Coley's behavior has changed. The only difference is his refusal to comply. That's the real issue. Campbell isn't reacting to Coley's actions. He's reacting to the fact that he can't compel information. Lawful conduct is being reframed as suspicious the moment authority is resisted, which exposes the truth. The concern was never genuine. The so-called check was simply an attempt to extend authority where none legally existed.
Did you identify yourself?
I'm PC Campbell. I said that already.
Campbell,
Yeah.
all right, thank you, sir. And you, miss?
Easy, Martin.
Martin, okay.
Just to satisfy ourselves that you're here for a legitimate
Yeah,
cause,
yeah.
you are going to be detained for the purpose of a search on the terrorism act.
I'm going to be detained for a search.
I'll do the terrorism act.
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
PC Campbell from the Met
Right,
Special
you can
Farms
search me.
Command.
Can I just keep this rolling?
Yeah, for the time being with us. Bear me
What
for
do you
a
mean I'm
second.
still staying there for
Bear
the
me
time
for
being? You
the
search me, you're happy that I'm not a terrorist, I'm going.
I'm going to confirm that you're not committing offences for that purpose.
I'm not committing an offence.
I'm going to confirm that. For that purpose.
Come on, man. What you just done was unlawful. What you just
It
done
wasn't
was
unlawful.
illegal.
I've told
You have
you
not got
legally.
grounds, mate.
If you want a copy
Public
of the
photography is not
you can collect it from
I want a copy of the search.
Well, you
You
can
didn't
collect
say,
it
what were you
from
expecting to
London.
find then? What were you expecting to find?
Evidence that suggests that you're here for a terrorist purpose. I'm
No,
explaining
what
to you.
specific item?
Any evidence that suggests that you're here for a terrorist
You
purpose.
didn't tell me that. You just went ahead and done it.
Are you happy with
Nah, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool, man. Can't do that. You can't do that. What you've just done is unlawful. You can't do that. You've let them get on with it, but you're culpable as well. You can't do that.
Right, as I explained,
Can't
you're
do that.
filming this site, and you can't.
I don't
define
care.
why you're filming
I don't care.
it.
I've
It's
told you why I'm filming. I've told you why I'm filming. You didn't have grounds to do that.
PC Campbell ultimately undermines his own position with his own words. He openly states that the detention is being carried out to satisfy ourselves, which isn't a lawful standard at all. That's an admission that this is about reassurance, not necessity. Powers under the Terrorism Act don't exist to ease officer discomfort or satisfy curiosity. They require a clear, defined legal purpose. Campbell can't explain one, because there isn't one. The outcome of the search confirms it. Nothing is found, exactly as you'd expect when powers are used without proper grounds. It gets worse when Coley presses him on procedure, and Campbell can't even explain what he's supposedly searching for. That failure isn't a minor technical slip, it's fundamental. If an officer can't articulate what they're looking for, then they have no lawful basis to be searching at all.
Public photography isn't a crime.
As I explained though, as you were filming.
So what are the grounds then? What are the grounds?
My colleague explained it to you. You've got it
What?
on your camera.
Filming outside? No. That's not grounds. That's not grounds. Grounds are based on objective facts. Section 43 of the Terrorist Act 2000, yeah? Section 44 was repealed by the European Court of Human Rights. Because you lot were doing this, and now you're using Section 43. I know you didn't. I was just saying Section 44 was repelled for this reason. I'm stopping photographers and that. Yeah, what you done is not cool. I'm sure you're a good guy in that, but this wasn't cool.
It was stopped because people were using it for search people with no grounds.
Listen, we had a conversation and I told you, you don't have grounds, mate.
We do have grounds.
You don't have
You might
grounds,
have given
mate.
us a reason.
You don't have grounds, mate.
You might have given us a reason, but it's not a satisfactory reason, is it? You've told us that you're here to film public interest. You're filming a wall, which is a secure gate into the House of Parliament.
But I can see it from Google Maps, mate.
Yeah, you might be able to. That doesn't give you reason to conduct hostile reconnaissance of it, does it?
It's not hostile reconnaissance, mate.
you
Don't talk nonsense, man.
I can't confirm that because I've asked you for your details to do some checking and you refuse to give us any details.
I ain't giving you details.
Exactly. So how do I then prove that you're not here for a terrorist purpose without searching to make sure you've not got anything terrorist related on you at the minute? Answer me that question.
Because filming in public isn't grounds.
Well, you're not filming in public, are you?
I am filming in public. This is a public footpath.
You're filming the footpath for me, Paul. That you were filming into that gate, which is a protected premises of the House of Parliament.
Play is standing on a public footpath. That's both the starting point and the end of the legal analysis. Campbell tries to sidestep this by arguing that Coley isn't really filming in public because his camera is aimed at a gate. That argument doesn't hold up. Public rights don't disappear based on what a camera happens to be pointed at. If they did, every tourist filming a government building would suddenly be doing something unlawful, which is clearly absurd. What Campbell is actually doing here is trying to reframe the situation to justify his earlier decision. He can't dispute Coley's lawful position, so he manufactures an issue with the subject of the filming instead. Labeling the location as protected premises doesn't change anything when the filming is done from outside the boundary. It doesn't create new powers over someone lawfully observing from a public space.
So how do I confirm that you're not here for a
I've got my
terrorist
rights.
purpose?
I've got my rights.
You might have your rights, so they haven't been violated. So
They haven't been violated. That was an unlawful search because filming isn't grounds. Filming isn't grounds. Filming isn't grounds.
I've told you a number of times why it's not
Filming isn't
unlawful.
grounds. Filming from public isn't grounds. Bro, I can see it. All this, I can see it on Google Maps.
Yeah, no, and I
can see it from Google Maps.
that you're not here to conduct hostile reconnaissance.
I'm not doing a hostile reconnaissance.
How do I know that?
We're talking on a normal one.
How do I know that?
I ain't been rude.
How do I know that?
Because you know, man. Deep down, you know I'm not a terrorist. You know.
How do I know that you're not a
You didn't
terrorist?
even put me in cuffs, bro.
I didn't need to. If I put you in cuffs, I guarantee you would have complained about that as well.
Yeah, I would have
If you,
complained.
if you presented a threat to me,
Like I said,
I
I ain't got an
probably
issue
would have put
with
you on the floor, but you didn't present a threat to me, did you? So I don't need to use that level of force against
Yeah, because you knew I wasn't a terrorist.
I didn't know you weren't a terrorist until I
Then what, you should have put me on. I hope you would put a terrorist on the floor, man.
But if you were a terrorist,
If you genuinely believe that I was a terrorist.
terrorism, I would have put you on the floor.
No, but you searched me under a terrorist legislation.
Because I believe that you were conducting hostile reconnaissance to the House of Parliament.
Okay, House of Parliament. I thought that was Scotland Yard.
This isn't Scotland Yard.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Campbell openly admits he didn't use handcuffs because Coley posed no threat, going so far as to boast that if he had been a danger, he would have put him on the ground. That isn't an offhand remark. It's a clear statement of his real-time assessment. In Campbell's own judgment, Coley was calm, cooperative, and non-threatening. And that assessment matters, because it directly clashes with the decision to invoke terrorism powers. You can't simultaneously treat someone as harmless on the street while claiming the serious legal justification required for counterterrorism action. Those positions are mutually exclusive. Campbell's final comment, "If you were committing an act of terrorism, then I would have," gives the whole thing away. The detention wasn't driven by belief, intelligence, or risk. It was built on hindsight and after-the-fact rationalization.
The yard is very clearly signposted. It's a bit further down the road.
I thought that's New Scotland Yard, literally right there.
You were filming into that gate, weren't you? That's not
Either way, man.
That's not Scotland Yard. This is what I'm saying to you.
I'm still in public though. I can film all this stuff. What about the tourists and that taking photos of London Eye? Are they going to attack? What about them people taking photos of London Eye?
You can film it all you like, but all I'm saying is don't be surprised if you get police attention because we suspect that you're conducting a foreign policy.
Yeah, but you didn't have to search me, man. You didn't have to detain me in that.
How do I confirm otherwise that you're not conducting a foreign
Because you
policy?
spoke to me and I gave a reasonable explanation.
And how do I confirm that without you giving me information to me to check on our system to suggest that you're not, you know, wanted or known to...
I'm not wanted.
But you can tell me that, but people lie to me all the time, don't they?
You can use your judgment, man. I feel like you know that I'm not a threat, really.
I don't know you. I've never met you before. So you can use your
Despite
judgment.
that, you still didn't put me in cuffs. Fair play. Despite that, you didn't put me in
I
cuffs.
didn't need to put you in cuffs. If I needed to put you in cuffs, I would have put you in cuffs. Do you want a
I
copy?
don't doubt that, man.
Do you want a copy of your search slip?
Yes, please.
Done by.
Again, like that wasn't all needed. Like
I appreciate
it was
that.
inappropriate.
It's interesting to film, and the fact that you can't tell us
The public interest, the public are interested in stuff like this.
Like
Interactions with police, how police deal with public photographers, stuff like that. Is that alright, Campbell, yeah? Can I get a slip? Alright, cool. So what, can I continue filming now?
You can film all you like.
Yeah, alright.
After all the heavy talk about terrorism, protected sites, and supposed suspicion, the encounter ends quietly with paperwork and nothing to justify it. No evidence is uncovered. No clear objective is ever defined. And there's no outcome that supports the use of such serious powers in the first place. What stands out most in hindsight isn't a single poor comment or isolated mistake. It's the constant shifting of the narrative. Filming is lawful until suddenly it isn't. Auditing is acknowledged, then reframed as concerning. The subject is described as non-threatening, yet terrorism is still floated as a possibility. None of these changes are triggered by Coley's actions. They happen because the officers are adjusting their reasoning in real time as their authority is questioned. Coley doesn't expose the flaws by being confrontational, he does it by remaining calm and consistent, while the officers repeatedly move the goalposts. This situation should have been simple. Recognize lawful activity, monitor briefly if necessary, and disengage once no risk or offense is identified. No detention, no terrorism legislation, no stop and search record required. Instead, PC Campbell escalated a routine encounter into something unnecessary, and the force effectively endorsed that escalation by allowing it to conclude without acknowledgement or correction. That's where we'll leave it for today. If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It genuinely supports independent analysis like this. And be sure to check out Coley Burks. His channel is linked below. Show him some support. Thanks for watching. This is Rate the Audit, and I'll catch you in the next one.